Hi, welcome to Shard. This is everything. I got a custom obstacle 75, 70, just to make it slightly easier. The main thing is damage, because, you know, if I lose, I die. But I know it's the desert boss, and... oh yeah, okay. Let me tell you my theory. We're gonna check about the theory that I made off camera. Ava was a character that I will, you guys can Google her, or you'll see her, because she's been appearing a lot lately. Ava talks about how this has happened before, and the major theory is that time is also messed up. The universe is failing, but time's moving weird. Everyone has kind of mentioned that time just is moving weird. And Ava kind of has a similar nose to us. The main thing is she said that we have to reach the end, and at this time it has to work. So my theory is that she is a failed version. Not even failed. Something happened, and I don't really know. But she has a similar body shape, so I think she works at this company and has been doing so for quite a while. We'll just... we'll cut through there. So my theory is that Ava is us, and she is just the fail. She couldn't save the universe the first time, and everyone died. But she was somehow able to go back in time. So my theory is that she has been doing this for ages, all in the hopes to eventually... oh god, what did I think that would work? I forgot I had no. To hopefully then stop this for good. And that each time she gets more involved in the agency to somehow have a position of power to somehow stop this? I don't know. At first I thought Ava was like trying to save the world, or like, I don't know, wanted her dead brother back or something generic. But now that I think about it, I think she could be us. And that, like, we failed. Every other time, the first time ever this happened, we failed. So, think of the timeline, think of us right now, and then the very first time that had this happen. And it happened. And Ava tried, Ava did everything, ran through. I don't know, would the corporation be here if it wasn't for her? Probably still. Tried her best, failed a little, other stuff happened. She basically got to the end and the universe still collapsed. She somehow was able to perfectly, or not even perfectly, but just luckily, reverse time, or go back in time, and now is going back in time over and over again, while we still exist, somehow going back in time even though when we existed, to slowly change stuff in our favor, so that the universe does not end. You know, I could be totally wrong. I could be so far. I mean, you get what I mean. It's possible. It's like really plausible. Because she keeps talking about how this time it'll work. So, it kind of reminds me of from Spy Kids 3D or whatever, or the third. What was it? 1, 2, 3, then 4, then We Can Be Heroes, and I think there was like a crappy fifth one that didn't even have Machete in it, so it wasn't good. Doesn't have Machete in it. It's not good. Where's my Danny Trejo? But anyway, sorry. I love Danny Trejo. I love him. He's awesome. And a kind soul. He is very nice. Also, I love him with the Muppets. I just love the bit where it's like, where it's in Muppets Most Wanted, and they're all like, "Good night," and then Miss Piggy, I think it's like, "Good night, Danny Trejo," and he's just like, "Good night," just like ruining any character that is just like literally is. It's way too, you know. That's like my favorite joke. I'm just like, oh, that's funny. You know. I mean, you're not, you know, you probably have like, you're like, oh, I never actually saw that bit, and it's like, well, it was real funny. And some guy did a whole history about Danny Trejo with the Muppets, because he's been in a lot of Muppet stuff. It's pretty funny and a lot of other stuff. But anyway, you know, love Danny Trejo and all the good heroic and just all the stuff he's done. I really gotta watch him as Machete and the other movies that aren't Spy Kids. But I like that he is in Spy Kids, because just, I don't know, he's such iconic role in Spy Kids that it's just like, it makes me laugh. Because whenever I see it, I'm just like, oh, hi Danny Trejo. But like on a deeper level, I'm just like, Danny Trejo, you're the best. One of the best. There's a lot of good actors out there, but you know what I mean. But no, I love him in the Muppets, and I just love that joke. They're like, good night, Danny Trejo. You know? Oh. The grappling hook will save me. Also, after I beat this, I'll be able to afford the grappling hook. But yeah, that was just my food for thought, you know? I guess my food for thought is I love Danny Trejo? Dang it! Dang it, I wasn't supposed to use it. I thought Ava somehow had the answer to all of this. But she's still trying to figure it out just like us. So why is she acting though she's in a different station than we are? Maybe she still is. How? She talks about she's been through this before. Perhaps that is true, somehow. But how? Okay, I don't got a lot of theories, but let's think. Maybe the Wraiths? I know they had, well, the Wraith's clock, which is the thing I'm using now. You know, let me show it. Kadoosh! Slows time and then boosts me through time. Which is all very sci-fi-y and cool, but also raises more questions about what the Wraith is. I thought the Wraith was like my true like species or whatever. Not like I came from a Wraith, like whatever came from a race or whatever. But I don't know, that theory kind of fell on its head. I don't know. Like, oh, maybe no. Anyway, we're just gonna boost it out. We bring the boom! 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 That's what the Costco boys said. Remember the Costco boys? Yeah, Papa Me did a video about them. Cause they bring the boom! Oh, come on, leg. Don't start hurting on me now. Oh, 2 campfires? Well, you're closer, so you... We'll just go here, so I can avoid it. If I can heal right before... You think Paula Ava has experienced all this before? Experienced what? Everything, I guess. See, we're living through the multiple timelines, converging towards the end of everything, so it's possible. At this point, I think pretty much anything could be possible. You have any ideas how? A device? Dolly, maybe you built a little bubble to maintain existence in? Lily? An immense amount of energy maybe could pierce a hole from one end of the timeline to another. Like, backwards in time? Well, time is actually two separate things. Or could back. Saying more like a single particle, maybe an atom, but this... So I noticed, like, you got those little thingies on your... What? You? Yes, that's what I needed. You see, if I get the thingy that converts sparkle dust into, you know, whatever, into health, I need it. Even because I lowered health, it's still such an important tool for me that it basically makes it make or break. Because you don't need it for a lot of stuff, but, okay, maybe there. That would be a good point to need it. Like, right there, you know? And, we're gonna do it right here. See, full health. It really helps when you need it. And the bosses, they spit out tons of this stuff. Like, tons. So it's, very good. And it's cheap, and it's so overpowered in my opinion, because it's how I've been able to survive most boss fights. Even though, like, I lose half. I also have a pumpkin, so I got more health. So, you know, but still. But yeah. I'm a fly machine. No one really wants to admit, but the world is ending. Oh yeah, the fragrant flower that blooms with dignity got delayed into September. Why? You better be cooking over there. If you are not cooking... Oh, I'm like, why did I survive that? But I did a perfect landing, so I had a brief immortality. That was a real, saved by the hair of my chinny chin chin. But, you know, I mean, they better be, like, dubbing it or whatever they're doing. You know, it better be good. Because I've already seen some leaks. I say leaks, but stuff from Japan. And it looks so good already. So, like, the fact that it looks so good and they need time to put into it, it's just, like, got me more excited than, like, an otter in July. I didn't actually know what that meant, I just thought that was funny. But I'm very excited for it, because I love... That was, like, one of my, honestly, my first ever, like, manga I actually read a lot. Yeah, it's the same thing. We'll just go to shop. I like doing it shorter, so you guys can see. Oh. Okay, I got 980. You can probably get me something good. Yeah. It restores 2 health, and we're just gonna cut to the fireplace. But yeah, I do think Ava is neat. I think that's the whole gimmick. Because Ava is a very, you know, Ava has lived through it, I guess, multiple times. And that... Oh, my groin. I mean, not my groin. Woman part. I just said groin because it's a funny word. So, my groin. Anyway, sorry, that was a stupid sight. could have landed better. Like, here. Oh, that was perfect, so still good. No, I forgot Phineas and Ferb is back. You know, that's kind of something I feel like we all kind of forgot about too quickly. Is it out? I know it was, like, coming out soon. I don't know. I got 4-4-2. Okay, so I might be crazy, but you're not crazy. I think Ava is planning to send herself back into the beginning of the universe. You might be crazy. It makes sense, though. She's not stressed about everything coming to an end because for her it doesn't. And that's what the agency needs all this stuff for. Maybe? If that's possible. I think it could be. I still think she's me using all of this to send herself back in time because she knows that the world will end regardless. And that only I and her, only she can technically, because my theory is if she is me, oh god, okay, if she is me, which, I don't know, the more I think about it, the more it's really seeming like it might actually be true. If she is me, then that could have so many implications, but also could mean that she has to keep trying to go back in time, because something happens. Because I have to achieve the impossible. Maybe that each time she's going back in time, she's like, I don't know how to describe it without it sounding stupid, but like, she's gathering energy or something to then like stop the big kaboomy. I mean, you can laugh all you want, but it makes sense. Only, still here. Yeah, see, okay, look, guys. Ava. This is Ava. This is me. We both have very slimmer and female. That's the big one. Also, I don't know what that is, but it's like her battery pack, and it's similar to what I have. And just like, the eyes don't look similar, but the noses look slightly similar. And, you know, and everything else. Like that, so she knows where to go and not just running aimlessly, like... So she's prepared. Very prepared. And look, there's like, the blue that, like... I don't know why... I don't know. But, still you need to reach the end of the collapse soon. Still here? Ava, I know what you're planning. You're using the collapse to send yourself back to the beginning. Huh? That's impressive. Wrong, but impressive. Gathering a spark's energy from the shards all makes sense. Sending some back to the beginning of the universe. It doesn't require as much effort you think when all time is already compressed to a singular point. What will your distraction be for? Send a tiny universe back. What? Many pieces that can rush you back in the exact same point with only small gaps and minor variations, and I'll gain a little more knowledge. What? It is for all of us. One day I'll know enough to stop the collapse. What? This is not a very productive conversation. What? So she's sending the entire universe back. Maybe that's like what she realized is that if she's still me, you know, make sense of it, of Ava's plan. She said she wants to reset the universe. That'll just make it end again. It'll be like none of this ever happened, and we'll go through the same motion till it ends. Perhaps not exactly the same, what would be different? Who doesn't even know what happened? She spent a long time preparing. She must have been through this before. Actually, you'll remember still. So she's been through it before? Judged by everything, I think it's fair to say she's been quite through a lot of times. Whoa, of course she has. You know that and ended again. It'd be quite terrible. Relive each time. I don't know. So I think she is me. That it's just going back in time, because it... I don't know. Something doesn't make sense, and it's just like, well... If she isn't me, who is she? And why is she? And I mean, she doesn't look 100% like me, like the hair and stuff, but like, I don't know, if you go back in time so many times, maybe you change appearances. You know, I mean, as stupid as it might sound, it's pretty plausible in all stretches of the idea, you know? This sounds like a Treehouse of Horror episode where it's like, I went back in time to stop all this from happening. But, okay, it's the Spy Kids thing. Spy Kids 3, or the one with the, when it's like not, no, Spy Kids 4, where it's not the main ones with the lady and the ginger redhead one, but it's about the boy with the hearing aid and the one girl and the brother and sister, and they have to save it from the Time Master, and you learn that the Time Master has done this ages and ages of going back in time, but each time he fails more and more, until then he eventually actually gets to reach his goal, and then like his minion is also him, that was like a failed version. Oh, you're not playing around, are you? Just kidding, I got Spark Pickup. We're gonna just... I do really good at these, and I don't know why. We could just boost up. Oh, you're gonna be a pain in the ass. My ass. My very tiny ass. Alright, come on. Let's go get those num-nums you spit up so I can regain some health. Also, so I can regain some sanity and perfect score. Honestly, perfect score. Alright, num. You see, it's perfect I have her ability. Because this way I can then jump through time at the right moment when everything is happening, just so I can then be right. See, I'm gonna do it first try. Just watch me. What a danger! Was that the coolest moment to do that? Yes, as a matter of fact. Do I have to? No. But will it super awesome help if I duck through all of this, dodge this, and then put everything I got into this last shot, to then beat Shard 8? I have no problems with the convoys, even though they have the most, like, bullets and stuff. But hey! I only had to... I lowered the difficulty a little, but in all reality... in the most blatant term I could think of, I beat it. I won. I don't know, I just kind of struggled with him. Because, I don't know, it's the most difficult? Sorry, excuse me. Ooh. Ooh. And Spark 9, everybody. Could I beat Spark 9? I could do a long video and I could beat Spark 9. I have to try. If I fail, it'll still be okay. Come on, leg. Oh, I got a text message. Dang it. Oh, that's adorable. That was... Come on. Don't do this to me. I even slowed the corruption by like 20%. Not a lot, but just by 20. So I could get a more slight chance at not dying. And the Wraith's clock is like the ultimate cheat guide. Okay. Campfires. Damn. I'll prove my skill. What is this challenge? Oh, I have to catch you? Okay, well, yeah, it's hard. Okay, I don't do well on the challenges because usually they surprise me or just can't see, and it's like, well, what do I do? If I could beat 9, I could maybe beat this episode tomorrow. I mean, this game. When of filming, tomorrow. And then I could work on a new game. Or I could wait until Monday. Come on, you reach up and then down. Don't do this to me. Also, these have to be from the corporations sending these things as supplies. But they must be sending it as supplies, but they also know I did it. Okay, you got 928 config. How many tiny units can be reset? Is this about Ava again? Could you only reset it once or 10 times? 100? You could really reset the universe. I don't see why you couldn't do it forever. Just looping over and over? Forever until you fix it. If you keep doing it and that resets it, why not? Say whatever you're doing is the same. I need boost, you know? The whole game's about speed. So we're gonna do 3 levels forward and then there. Oh, great day, thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm right there. I'm so close to the campfire. It's not even funny. It's a little funny. But, you know. Good thing about this is that these speed boosts mean I get to the end of the level quicker. Like that. Oh, booyah! Okay, I got another one? Am I being like an idiot and like, I always forget my layout, even though I literally made them mere minutes ago. Okay. I have to play it ultra safe. The safest you can. No uh-ohs, no sproinks, no kadoinks, no laundering money, no getting that late night Chipotle anymore. No more Chipotle regrets after eating Chipotle and then realizing your digestive system is that the Chipotle bathroom will never be the same, because it will never be the same, because you destroyed it. You destroyed that beautiful bathroom. Your ignorance and your dreams of 3 a.m. Taco Bell. Because you destroyed it. Anyway, we're in the portal. I can get to a fireplace. I'll have all 3 lives, and... oh, I need a shop, but... Wait. If I couldn't... Oh, that's such a gamble, but... These levels will make me lose so much health, so I'm gonna... No! Wait. Close call. You see, I canceled my path. So now, I'll make a path I want. Now, as always, you know, we're seeing more shipments. Maybe this means that they're getting closer? Like, that since this is like one of the final levels, that their plans are actually kind of becoming true, and that they're bringing a mass shipment of items, which, I don't know what, but I theorize could be used as items to save the day. That maybe, since we've gotten so many levels now about this, that maybe it's about to come true. Maybe it's like, you know? I beat that level. One sec, let me straighten out the back. And you know what that means? Yes, you do. I got my health back. Can't we actually fan Ava's? Well, now sapling. Just to bring us back to square one. You think so? If you consider her perspective, can't you see it? See what? We've been struggling to find a way out from the collapse, so she has accepted she is far ahead of us. What are you saying? Perhaps there's something to our plans. Resetting the universe means that nothing gets lost, but the soil keeps getting until the next time around. She's managed to do it so far. That is the only way out for us. You think she's right about what she needs to do? In her, I see the same thing I see. A young woman giving it all to save what she can. We are not the same. Of course not. But if we're serious about surviving a pocket, we need to consider every option. Which she undoubtedly has. Yeah, thank Grandma. I can't lie though, but you do always kind of come in handy with your ideas. Well, she might be a little insane. Not you, but Ava. Her... It makes sense. In the long run. If you had to save the universe by any means, what monster would you become to do so? Is what I say. That's what I think. Let's say you could end world hunger. But you had to kill 30 humans, or puppies, or... Let's just say humans, because if I say something like super dark, then it'll be like... Well, I don't know, I might not save the human race and just let puppies live forever. Anyway... But let's say you had to kill 30 humans. No age, no anything. Does not matter. You could kill 30 people, bedridden, on their last breath, and it would still count. Now, is this good? No. But... it makes... It's the lesser of two evils. Because, well... You know what I mean? It's not good, but to save all of humankind. And not like anything like the Belko experiment, where, or like Jigsaw, or whatever, where it's like a game. That, or like, escape room. You know, I saw escape rooms, kind of weird, a little too weird. Like, you know, a bunch of rich people just watch you, and you people go through this stuff, and it's like, okay, but I make all the rooms and the puzzles, and it's like, how did you get this job? Were you like the Riddler? That's the thing I don't understand, is how you get this job. But the Belko experiment, it's a thing, I don't know, not the greatest movie. It was all really filmed inside an office building for most of it, so they really did not have to spend the money on budgeting, which was a big importance. Which, I mean, it's a good movie, great movie, I'm not underlining it single, but that movie was about people had to kill each other and then everyone else could go. And then I think it was like, they didn't do it in one time. So what do you think, Ava's? Might she be our only way out? She's afraid. Afraid of what? There's another way out. There is? What is? So, tough? Through? Like, through the end? There's no telling what's past there. It could really be the end of everything. It probably is just ended. None of us know for sure, so instead she acts out of fear. Going back. Because she's afraid? But, it's like a game and stuff. But, like, you know, if you, not even you, if the human world, like, let's say, had to kill 30 humans. Let's say, you know, just hypothetical. What if some of our world leaders got together and decided, okay, we'll kill the 30 humans. 30 humans in total, not 30 humans from every, like, tribe or cult or whatever. Or religion, in anything. But, like, 30 humans, doesn't matter what, doesn't matter age, doesn't matter what they've done. 30 humans. And then we get this life cure, we could cure cancer, let's say. Okay? Because that sounds real nice. Everyone wants to do that. And, what if, like, China, us, and Canada decided, okay, we'll kill 10 of our elderly patients each. And they all do that. And then, you know, sure. So basically, Ava is taking extreme measures, but to save everyone. Everything you've been through, everything you've been going through. When did it start? A very long time ago. You have seen us come and go too. Things are never exactly the same. But people you, Echo, yes. How did it all start? You see how it starts? A desperate struggle, a gambit to save the world. The same for you as was for me. This is a waste of time. Why am I talking to you? Wait, we don't have to be enemies. No, but we cannot be friends. Oh my god, I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn it. I did not want. I feel like I thought I would need this. Nidia, hello? You're not gonna greet me? You said goodbye. That was a while ago. Huh? A minute, perhaps. It's only been a minute for you? That's crazy. I've been running a bunch. Oh, do you think I could catch up with myself? Would that be bad? You'll pass through the gate and find yourself completely different. Like, yeah. You did say I'll find myself. Ugh. You know what? I just gotta say it. God tier humor there. I hate doing these because they're extremely difficult. And they really make me have to push it to the limit. Like right there, did you see that? I had to... Basically, long story short, I lose a bunch of health whenever I do this. And sure, I'm slowly regaining health. But these levels are always difficult, because... What is this? My theory is this is maybe just the end of the world. The failed attempt. Just... what our world will become. Ooh, 100%. 200 item rarity. That's good. Rewards. Yes, yes, yes. I'll choose you. You know what, Ava, when she says we are echoes, you guys, doesn't it make perfect sense? You know, I forgot about you. If you reset, but things aren't perfect, the same thing will be slightly different. So you might have to see it, but not quite. Just like echo traded the sound. These people are changed. You think that's what she believes? What do you mean? It makes sense, doesn't it? An echo is still the original, just fading. Ava's seeing the fading echo of people she knew once. She's wrong. My friends aren't echoes, they're unique. Oh wow, I'm impressed by this view. Gotta write this down. Yeah. I just gotta say it. No offense. She still might be right. As much as, like, you try and say no, or... You know, it's just... As much as you may try and deny it, the evidence is there. And... that she's not wrong. Ava, in a certain way. Okay? Because she's been through this, so... Yeah, you know, this is all me agreeing, but sure, we are not echoes, since we're all so unique, and yada yada, but the fact is, we're not us, technically. We've been through this, and not like this conversation, but like this whole game, multiple times, to reach the end, to run it down, to save the day. To get the anti-sparks to stop everything. So, you know what I mean? You probably don't, but sorry for getting all philosophical on you guys, but yeah. No, I think that'd be crazy. Do you have a better suggestion? No, I do not. Can I talk to you? Of course, absolutely. Do you find the idea that there might have been a version of you before weird? Strange and deeply unsettling? Yeah. No, not really. Huh? Why don't I agree with this dense nut? When you live a long life, you meet people who are completely unlike you. And you discover that despite everything you have and things in common, that's the closest I'm gonna get from you thing. Sometimes you meet someone who seems to be exactly like you. You discover some truly fundamental differences. If there had been a me before me, it would be like that. The service might be similar, but the important detail is the life I have lived, and that's why I'm not bothered either. It is possible for them to have gone through exactly the same thing I have, and that would mean they are not, in fact, me. The smallest difference in my life might mean I don't meet Dolly, for example. I don't know why, it just reminds me of Dolly. I don't know, just like, so innocent and cute and chaotic and chaos bringing. But yeah, anyway. I don't know, this game has lore. It's just, I don't know, it's very weird about it. There is a story, and while I get some of it is just like, some of it makes me go, well, maybe? Like, well, maybe it could work. But, will it? I don't know. Anyway, basically, long story short, making me contemplate things. The universe has ended many times, a long time ago, and time is messed up, so let's just say 5 years that the world has been going messed up. Even a year would be insane. Zoe, how does echo what happened to you in the past? Who are the people there with you? The people who remind you of my friends and I from you. Were they like you? Your friends. You think these people are with you because they are your friends? You think they're gonna help each other? That's what friends do. They haven't been taken by the collapse of the same you haven't. All of you are just echoes of what happened to them. You're destined to be there at the very end. That's where your timelines are headed. The fact that you're there at the end of the thing, that you must be moving towards it now. You're still thinking about this far too linearly. Everything is already determined. You do not belong together because you are friends. You belong together because you'll play your part at the end of the thing. That's why you're here now, including you. Especially you. Maybe she's not me? Well, I need as much health as I can get. It's gonna be a snake. What? No! God damn it, lady. Just attack the face and... Okay, think. The reasonable plan is... Okay, there is no reasonable plan. Everything is getting destroyed right now. My plan was I was gonna... My plan was I was gonna farm some stamina with some good points, some good karma. My plan now is to kill this thing. If I just bounce right through, and then I'm still on it, so... Okay. It did not have to do that, but okay. So that plan failed. We're gonna need more plan. I need to somehow get... I need a lot of stamina. We're gonna need a lot, so we're just gonna farm a lot. Sure. Ooh. Hitting it once was easy. Hitting it twice is gonna be so difficult, because you have to keep using all that stamina, just save, and then not die this instant, which, considering what I'm going up against, speaks for itself. Okay, that was just my face. Again. Come on, move. Alright, you're not gonna make a landing. I can do it though. No one can. No one can. Down. Okay, where's the perfect moment where things aren't... I'm gonna farm some health back. We're gonna... I turned damage reduction on, which is the main reason we're still kicking like the way we are. We're gonna find it, and we're gonna rush full speed towards it, and we're gonna... Okay, that did not work. This should, though. It just... Done. The snake is dead. And I saved the day. And I can... I did it. And now all the power Why is it still messed up? Huh. Well, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I could kill a machine, I could fly in outer space. first off, your grappling hook I want to play with. Take a lot of use it. Really, prove yourself. You ready? I will. You learn one thing. Prove it.
Hey.
Wait, what do you want? Damage taken. Well, let's not look at my deaths. That didn't help. Did I just, like, waste more gems? Do I just need more? Okay, so she takes a lot. Real greedy. But, like, watch this. Anyway, next episode, the end of the universe. I'll see you all there. As always, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.